Hi friends, welcome to your HIIT class today. You'll be using an open hammock for your exercises, which is going to feel lovely and gentle on your body. You'll be doing 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off with 6 exercises for 3 rounds with a 30-second break in between each round. I'll run through and demo the 4 different exercises first, and then we will jump into the workout. Let's get started. So the first exercise we have today is going to be the shrimp pull. So let's get started by coming inside of the open hammock. You're going to grab the edge that's closest to you, wave it on out, and then turn your back to that edge. Bring your thumbs inside, and then grab about 3 rounds. So bunching the hammock inside of the hands about 3 times. Start to step back underneath the plumb line. Bring your thumbs outside to meet the fingers, so all the fingers are outside the hammock. Look up, you're underneath your plumb line so you don't swing. And then coming up onto the balls of the feet and then sitting your glutes inside of the fabric. So for this shrimp pull exercise, you're gonna bring your right hand all the way across to grab that left pole. Your left hand stays behind the hammock and grabs the right pole, so crossing the forearms. Start to pull your hands towards each other. It's gonna turn your body to the back of the space. And then you've created a cross on the hammock below the hand grip. You're gonna pull the hands apart, pull yourself towards the hammock, your head pops through the top of the cross, and then come back. Hands pull apart, and then come back to center. So hands come back towards each other, hands come apart and together. So you're activating through the back line of the muscles through the shoulders. You're gonna do that on both sides, so next time you come through for it will be the left hand in front, right hand behind, and then twisting and pulling to the back. Your next exercise is going to be a core workout, a core exercise. So I'm gonna get out of the hammock and turn around so that you can see me when I'm upside down. You're gonna come into a Batman or shoulder stand. So you're gonna bring the shoulders inside of the hammock, and I'm gonna give you some options to practice balancing with the legs. So for your Batman to set up, you're gonna grab the back edge of the hammock and then unfurl it as much as possible. The thinner and the less material you have around the shoulders, the more comfortable it is going to be on your neck. So press your pinky edge of your finger into the hammock and then start to bend at the elbows, creating a W shape, getting your hair out of the way. Lean back into the fabric, so lay on down, making sure that the shoulders are encapsulated by the fabric. You might do a little kiss test here, so grabbing onto each edge and making sure that they can touch. Great, bring your thumbs inside of the hammock, grabbing onto that edge. Bring your chin into your chest, kicking the feet inside of the hammock. You're gonna bring extra fabric over the feet. So lots of extra fabric over the feet to stay nice and safe. With your hand grip, you're gonna turn the hands inwards, again, noticing that you still have enough hammock over the shoulders. You're then going to come into an inversion here. So bring the feet up towards the sky. You can bring the knees into the chest. Bring the pinky edges of your feet against each side of the fabric. And you're gonna start to bring your hips over your shoulders. If this already feels comfortable on the neck, you might have too much hammock around the neck, so you'll need to spread it out more. And also noticing that you are safe here, the shoulders are inside of the hammock. And then bring your heels up to the sky. Beautiful, you're gonna go nice and red in the face like I am right now. And if you're not used to inversions, then you can skip this or not hold it for as long. From here, your first option is to keep your pinky edges of your feet against the hammock. Bring your knees into the chest as you slide the feet down and then slide them back up. Trying to keep the hips stacked over the shoulders. Knees into the chest and the knees up. Option 2 is you're gonna practice balancing. So bringing the feet towards each other, away from the hammock, and then bring the knees into the chest, and then straight up to the sky. Long deep breaths here, knees into the chest, and knees up, and then legs up to the sky. Option 3, is gonna bring the feet towards the face, and then up to the sky, so staying in that balance. So coming in for like a plow sort of shape, feet come down, and then lift. To come out, bring your feet against the hammock, so pinky edges of the feet on the hammock. Bring your chin into your chest, lay the hips back down inside, and then kick the feet all the way out, come back into a seat super slow. You might take a little child's pose ragdoll here. Bring the elbows on the back side, sinking your chin to your chest, head to your knees. Deep breaths in, big breaths out. If you do feel dizzy after coming into your inversion, I recommend coming and laying down inside of the hammock. So bringing the hammock over the head so that you can just completely lay down and wait till that dizziness passes. Or you can come all the way out and lay down on the floor. Exercise number 3 is another core exercise. You're gonna come into a low body hold, so a low boat, it can sometimes be called. So you're gonna lean back into the fabric and then start to float the feet. So floating through the feet. Let's come into a high boat, so bring the chest towards the knees, and then find your low boat by maybe straightening the legs and lowering down until you can feel the core actively holding you in place. Reach the arms overhead, big breath in, and then bring the knees to the chest, elbows on the outside of the hammock, and then straighten it back out. So I'm not lifting up my chest, we're not coming into a high boat, we're keeping that low body hold as you stretch out long, and then bend everything in, elbows on the outside of the hammock. So this is our exercise number 3. Beautiful. Then exercise number 4, last exercise on both sides. You're gonna bring your shoulders to face one side. So let's bring the left shoulder to the front, turning to the right, grabbing the whole part of the right side of the hammock with your right hand. You're gonna press the hammock away and then bring it back towards you. Noticing here you're not flaring out through the elbow. You might even practice flaring out the elbow, so bring it out wide as you push it out, and keep it out wide as you press it back in. You'll notice if you bring the elbow down and in close towards you, keeping it nice and narrow, press it away, and then bringing it in. You'll notice that the shoulder is able to stay more active. There's more stability in the shoulder when the elbow is tucked in. So we want to be in this shape here. When you start to get fatigued, you'll notice that the elbow will want to start to flare out as the bicep and the pectoral muscles will want it to compensate for that fatigue in the back of the shoulder. But see if you can keep the elbow tucked. It's going to keep your shoulder a little bit more safer. You'll do that on both sides. So those were the 4 exercises. Let's get started with the workout today. You're going to get started in an open hammock seat, so coming into this shape here. And you're gonna do the shrimp pulls first, so those back exercise muscles. You've got about 5 seconds to get into position. Start to bring your right hand across in front. Your left hand's gonna come behind. And you got 3, 2, 1. Start to pull those hands together, turning yourself to the back of your space. And the hands are gonna pull apart as you pull yourself up and then lower down with control. Pull the hands apart and lower down. We're here for 30 seconds. Pull apart and down. You're over halfway. Stay strong, stay active through the arms the entire time. Three, 2, 1. Release, slowly coming back to center, back to the front of the space. Release, and coming through for the other side right away. So bring your left hand in front, right hand behind, setting up, and then start to pull as we start that 30 seconds. Pull the hands apart and then lower down. Continue just like that. Notice if this side feels any different. My left side is unfortunately not as strong as my left side as my right side. Over halfway now. And stay in that control, especially as you descend as well. And coming back to center, all the way back to the front. Release, shake it out. Coming through for your Batman pose. So opening up the hammock behind you, bringing your shoulders inside, kicking the feet inside, and the knees into the chest or feet up to the sky. Pinky edges on the sides of the hammock, bringing the hips over the top. Option 1, knees into the chest, keeping the pinky edges of the feet connected to the hammock. Feet together, practicing balance without touching the hammock. Or knees straight legs coming down and up. And last second, coming all the way back down, sink the hips back into the hammock. Beautiful. Coming all the way back down into your seat. And coming into your next exercise, which is that low body hold. So sink the chest down, bring the knees up, finding a little high boat action here, and then low boat, extend everything out, and then tuck it in. Now, your knees in, elbows to the sides, and then straight out. Tuck it in, and out. Keep active through the core. That's over halfway. Power as you come in, control as you extend. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center, come back to that open hammock seat. Coming through for those press aways. Bring your left shoulder on the inside, grabbing the hammock with your right hand, looking to the right, and start to press it away. And in, keeping the elbow in close, pointing towards the ground. That's over halfway. Stay control. Moving slowly, building that muscle, especially in that tricep of that right arm. Here for 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Release. 15 seconds rest. And to change to that other side. So grabbing the left side. Bring your right shoulder through. Look to the left. Elbow stays down as you press away and come back. Away and back. That's it, keep going. Keep in control. Notice if you can keep the heart shining proud, lifted, as you stay strong through that left side. We're over halfway now. Three, 2, 1. Coming back to center, release. 30 seconds to rest. If you need to readjust the hammock at all, feel free to do that now. We're gonna come into those shrimp pulls first again. So this is our second round of 3. Take deep breaths. Big breath in and out. 10 more seconds. Let's start to bring your right hand in front. Grabbing the left pole, left hand comes behind to grab the right, and then start to pull those hands together. Pulling them apart, and then together. Apart, and together. Continue just like that. Keep breathing. It's over halfway. And coming back to center, come all the way back, 15-second rest, release, and coming through for the other side, bring that left hand across to the front to grab the right pole, right hand comes behind to grab the left. Ready? Pull them together, turning to the back, pulling the hands apart, and then sending them together. Apart and together. Over halfway. Three, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Hello, Elvis. I'm gonna come through for that Batman pose. So grab that back edge of the hammock right away. Unfurl it, uncurl it. Create that W shape. Send the shoulders inside. And then bring the pinky edges of your feet, stack your hips, and start to come into those ab exercises, inversions. Ease into the chest. Maybe you play with balance. Maybe you take it a step further, keeping straight legs. Over halfway. Keep breathing here. And sending the hips back down into the fabric. Beautiful. You're gonna find your high boat next. Whoop, feet come out. Take a nice big breath in and out. Start to find your high boat. Lift the knees into the chest and then extend the arms overhead as you straighten the legs. And then elbows on the outside, knees come in. So keeping that low body hold, hollowed out shape. Keep breathing. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend it in. Keep in control. And coming back to center, coming back to your open hammock seated. Alrighty, last exercise, second round. Bring that right shoulder through, left shoulder through, sorry. Grabbing the right pole with your right hand. And then press it away. Ready? And go. Press it away, elbow stays in close. Continue just like that. Pressing away and coming in. That's over halfway. And keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Coming to center, release. Coming to the other side. Turning towards the left. Bring your right shoulder through. Grab that left side. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it away. And in. Away. And in. Keep the elbow tucked in. Keep control. That's over halfway. Keep that muscle active the entire time if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, 30 seconds of rest. And then we're coming into those shrimp pulls for the last round, third round. Shake it out, take some deep breaths. Albus would like to go outside. Alrighty, are you ready? Let's grab the right hand across the front to the right pole. Left hand's gonna come behind to the left pole. We're getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Pull the hammock. And down. Pull and down. Continue just like that. Last round, go strong. That's over halfway. Three, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Beautiful. Shake it out. Other side. Left hand's gonna come in front. Right hand's gonna come behind. Ready, set. And start to pull, hands apart and together. Pull and down. Continue being strong, staying strong. That's over halfway now. Three, 2, 1, that's it. Come back to center. Shake it out. We're quickly gonna come into those inversions, so bring the hammock behind you. Lay your shoulders inside. And then your knees will stack over the top, hips over the shoulders, and then straighten out, bend it in. Finding your option. Pinky feet touching the hammock for more balance. Legs together, or keeping those legs straight. Hi. Hello. Hips down into the side of the fabric. Beautiful. We're going to come into those high boats. So let yourself rest for a moment. And then starting to find your high boat. So lifting up the knees, leaning back. And keeping that core engaged as you straighten out, arms overhead, long through the legs, and then tuck it in. Extend and tuck. Almost to the end, Albus, you got this. Keep that core active. Over halfway. Keep breathing, squeezing your thighs. Knees stay touching the entire time. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come into your seat. Last exercise. Bring that left shoulder through. Turn towards the right. Prep. Take that little bit of rest as you change position. Ready, set, go. Last one on this side. Press it away and pull it in. Press away and control it in. Oh, Albus, don't chew the house. Beautiful, halfway. Press away and in. Away and in. Albus, leave it. Good, all right, let's come to the other side. Albus, chew that. Alrighty, other side, ready, set, and left side, press it away, and in, away, and in. Real life episode with Albus. Away, and in. Stay strong through that left side, tucking the elbow in. Very last round, we're over halfway. Stay control. Can you keep the muscles activated throughout the entire experience of this movement? Almost there, there we go. Release it, come all the way out of the hammock. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Congratulate yourself for showing up today. I hope you are feeling refreshed and ready for the rest of your day or evening. If you liked this class, let me know by hitting the thumbs up icon down below. And if you're new here, make sure you also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell icon to get notified when I release new aerial yoga videos each and every week. Until I see you in the next video, have a beautiful day. If you're wanting to continue that burn, then you might like this other 15-minute HIIT class below. Or if you're ready to cool down, then try out this aerial yoga vinyasa flow. Enjoy. You just turn to the, oh, sorry, Albus. I'm sorry. You were so happy there.